Why, mate, did you hear that, there's this new style of photography? It seems to have, struck in quite a line with the, African-American culture. I think they're calling it, photographo. All I can say is, what better way to start a YouTube channel again than with some minor racism and a laugh track. Keys to YouTube right here, guys. Keys to YouTube. And I do want you guys to remember one thing. It's okay to be minorly racist as long as you do it in an Australian accent, because they did it with the KFC thing. So we're all clear, guys, just so you know. Completely fine. We got the racism card from Australia, so I think we're all good. But the question that I'm sure everybody's asking, because when a 13-year-old disappears in general, people usually start asking questions. Don't ask me how I know this, but I do. So I'd like to clear some things up for you guys. Since I was 13, I went missing. I did not get kidnapped, believe it or not. I also didn't die, and I didn't get sold into sex slavery, which it seems to be a lot more 13-year-olds are getting into that business. But I'd like to say, small victories here, guys. Small victories. Didn't die. But what did happen is 13-year-old me thought it was a great idea to use their mother's credit card to purchase a 99-cent clan pack for Clash of Clans, which I gotta say at the time was a great investment, but looking back at it now, I could have spent that 99 cents slightly better and probably would have saved a YouTube channel, and also probably would have ended up just blowing it up myself. So I think Google took one for the team and did it for me before everything just started going down the hole. Because in all honesty, like a girl who dumps a man because he has a small dick, I just wasn't feeling it anymore, you know? YouTube, in all honesty, at the time, was a lot of stress for a 13-year-old, believe it or not. Like, spending 5 minutes editing a video and recording your voice. It's a lot of work, especially when you're spending all your time trying to avoid doing homework. But the question I'm definitely asking myself now is, what does a 13-year-old kid who doesn't have any friends and doesn't have a social life do when they lose their only source of creative input? It does not look pretty at all. 13-year-old kids will start writing in notebooks about jokes they're going to tell when they're a stand-up comedian. Very achievable 13-year-old dreams right there, guys. Very achievable. But here's the funny thing. When I lost that creative input, I somehow managed to miss even more school than I did when I was trying to spend all my time making YouTube videos, because I was gonna be an influencer. Like, in all honesty, I only showed up a third of the time, still did better than 2/3 of the class, and I did 0/3 of jail time, which was hilarious because I managed to rack up like 52 absence days and got out on the sheer fact that I was taking the high-level classes and somehow still managed to rack up a decent GPA, and the school just kind of like told me to get out of the office because they didn't care enough. I think they were just too busy handling the rampant drug problems that were going through all United States schools at the time, or they were just trying to prevent like the school getting shot or some shit. I don't know. The school's crazy, that's all I can say. Like, they got their mind on other business than kids attending school. Like, I mean, seriously, they're like rewriting the dress code or something, which in general I don't even understand the dress code, in all honesty. It seems like such an odd phenomenon to me. I mean, I don't know what they told you, but they told me it's so that they can help children get a better education and focus in school. But all I'm gonna say is I probably would have showed up more if there wasn't a dress code. But this is the exact reason why I don't think dress code is for the kids. I think it's for those overprotective parents, you know? Like, you know, the crazy parents that are like overly involved in their children's lives and stuff, you know, the absolutely insane ones. But sorry to let those people down, I don't think dress code is working, because in all honesty, teachers are still getting arrested. I don't actually know how I just managed that. Somehow I got from me getting kicked off of YouTube for a 99-cent purchase on Google Play, which is weird to me in general because I literally gave them money and then they threw me off YouTube. Yeah, I don't want to question it, but I somehow ended up on dress code for the schools, which I don't even feel like re-listening to this and figuring out how I got there, because that is something I do not want to know. So I'm going to let you guys know another hobby I picked up in the time that my creative input kind of shot down the hole is reading some hilarious Reddit posts, the meme ones, the great shit, like nice guys, nice girls, I'm very smart, all the fun stuff on Reddit, which, Reddit has a thing for everybody, which is great. My God, I sound like a white girl. I'm going to stop talking now, so if you guys want to hit the subscribe button, feel free to. You can hit the little bell too. I think that's what everybody's saying now. Is it like it's a bell instead of a like button now? I'm going to be honest, I really don't know. So if you want to help a brother out, do that, I think. Sure. Have fun with that. I'm going to get off this because somehow I'm at 6 minutes. Literally just been talking for 6 minutes, so I apologize for that. So good night, guys.